What's up, brand builder? I'm Bonigala and welcome to another episode of the Brand Builder Show. In this episode, how to create an exclusive luxury brand. People are on a constant quest for excellence. If it can be found within ourselves, then we look to other things to represent that excellence. This is what luxury brand is all about. Receiving an item or service of exceptional quality transfers that kind of excellence trait to us and makes us, rightly or wrongly, as the one deserving of excellence. It is this feeling of increased self-worth that a brand must cater to if it is to climb the slippery slope of achieving luxury status. There are a number of methods a brand can accomplish this, and the most successful luxury brands usually employ a combination of these, if not all of them. First is all about customer striation. This is perhaps one of the key defining features of a luxury brand. There has to be a marked difference between the ideal customers of a luxury brand and those of a competing lower class brand. This difference can be social, monetary, or otherwise. The luxury brand's products may still be accessible to the general public, but they need to put in a lot more work, expense, investment for them to obtain one. It is this exclusivity that makes the brand so desirable, both to customers and to the public. But then you may not want the public to know about your brand. Instead, you might only cater to a select few individuals and not advertise your services to the general public because your goods may be too complex or high quality to mass produce. In this case, the esoteric nature of your products would be what attracts customers. The exclusive nature of even knowing about your company's products, let alone owning one, is valuable to the brand. It gives the customer the thrill of being with the in crowd and drives up the value of the brand because of its rarity or exclusiveness. Next is setting your own standards. Most luxury brands set their products apart by sticking to their own design philosophies and going against the conventions of their peers or set by the general public. This can lead to products that are either over-engineered or highly stylized, but in a manner that is unique to the brand. It is this uniqueness that becomes a prime attractor for customers who want to set themselves apart from people who use similar products. Next is luxury in all things. If the quality, pricing, image gap between a luxury brand's products and its competitors is not big enough, an aspiring luxury brand might be able to focus on the customer experience as its main differentiator. This includes every aspect of a customer's interaction with the brand. For example, sales. Now, customers may be selected from a vetted list of candidates, similar to the point before. This highly targeted sales tactic gives the appearance of elitism and exclusivity. You can also express this by setting up your stores in high-class decor and outfitting your staff, sales staff, in more formal attire as befitting the brand. Next is marketing. Your marketing materials have to communicate the exclusive nature of your brand through both their design and content. High-quality brochures and business cards, for example, will help give an impression of value and worth. Then comes packaging. Every aspect of your product should communicate luxury, especially the packaging. Distinctive packaging will go a long way towards enhancing your product's desirability among elite customers and make it even more of a prize for the general public. Design packaging that customers will want to show off as they leave your store. Then, superior customer service. The customer wants to be treated like royalty, and a good luxury brand should indulge them. Every aspect of your customer interaction should be pleasant and enjoyable. This could be anything from extremely polite staff to free items or special services, a glass of champagne, or a combination of all of them. Symbolic value. Heightened symbolic value is a way of increasing a product's worth in the eyes of the consumer and can be employed whether or not the brand's product is of slightly higher quality than non-luxury brands. In this case, the primary draw for the customers is the brand's perceived worth. This worth could be drawn from many sources. The name of a prominent designer maybe, the country of origin, the company's history or heritage, or the novelty of its materials. If you're trying to establish your luxury brand's symbolic value, look for specific trait of your product or company that you can then build up on. Highlight it in your marketing and promote its effect on your product or process. And then, of course, protect the brand. In order to be taken seriously as a luxury brand, you have to protect your image. You will have to protect it from both external and internal threats. Imitation by competitors is one example of an external threat. As you establish unique designs or innovative technology or applications, other companies may decide to copy your work. If the design is blatant enough, you may have to confront them and take the matter to infringement court. Piracy and counterfeiting is a concern as well, because these directly affect sales of your product. And the glut of low-quality counterfeit items may end up diluting your brand and putting it in a bad light. This happened to famous brands like Louis Vuitton, Burberry, and so on. Now, internal threats are far more dangerous to the brand. Making the brand more accessible to the general public, whether by lowering your prices, offering sales, or shifting your marketing, puts you at risk of losing your exclusive image and therefore diminishing your luxury status. The same thing could happen when you compromise on the quality of your goods or associate your brand with a totally different target audience. Stay consistent with your brand's marketing and direction, and only change things after much careful deliberation. A good luxury brand is difficult to establish and even more difficult to maintain. You have to hold yourself to extremely high standards and be consistent with every aspect of your business. But if you can pull it off, your brand will take on a life of its own and become an industry name. And in the luxury business, the name is everything. But that is for another video. I hope you found this episode useful. If you have any questions about this topic, please hit me up on Twitter. My handle is @Bonigala. Or leave comments below this video and I will surely respond. And don't forget to subscribe to the Brand Builder Show channel so that when my next episode comes out, you will be alerted. Till my next video, take care.